All right. This is a beautiful one. And he is doing this over Stella by Starlight. It's from a live jam session that I found on YouTube. So he does it over the 251 to E flat major. So we start on beat 2. We have a little pickup. So the pickup goes. So we're going to put our pointer finger on E on the first string. And then your middle finger goes to F. And then the pinky jumps up to B flat. Then after the B flat, you go chromatically down. Ring finger on A, and then middle finger on A flat. So once you hit that A flat, that's beat 1 of the F minor chord. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So if we look at that pickup, if we look at it in relation to F minor, we have the major 7 root. And then I would just say that this is chromatically down from the 4th down to the flatted 3rd, right? 4, major 3rd, flat 3rd. So 1. From here now, some really cool stuff going on. We hit the A flat with our middle finger, then your pinky goes to B flat, and then pointer finger goes to G flat, and then slide it down a fret to F. So this is interesting if you look at it in relation to F minor, because it's that G flat right there that really makes it interesting to me, because that's the flat 9, right, as opposed to using the natural 9, which is G. Typically, if you're playing over minor, right, you use the natural 9, but he's going. And it's cool. It works really well with where it's leading into. So it's a really cool little note that you can alternate if you're playing in minor, right? Use the flat 9. I don't necessarily think it could work in every context really well, but the way that he's using it here is really smooth. So it's. And then from here, we're going to do just chromatic. So pinky on E flat on the 2nd string, E flat, D, D flat, C. So that's just chromatic from the flatted 7th down to the 5th. So we have now. Now this part is really cool. Pointer finger is going to slide down 1 to B, and this is the only hammer-on I think I'm doing in this beginning part. Hammer-on from B to C, so pointer finger to middle finger. Now what's interesting about this is the start of the B flat 7 chord. So when you hit the B, that's the start of the B flat 7 chord. So he's starting on the flat 9, but then he goes up to the natural 9, which is really interesting because typically when you're doing, voice leading and stuff like that, it typically goes from tension to more tension, right? So like, for example, like if we're doing a 2-5-1 to E flat major, some of the types of voicings you might hear is, right? Because you're hearing either of those, but here it's starting stable, tension, resolve, right? So in this case, starting on the flat 9 and then going up to the natural 9, really cool because you're going from more tension to less tension, which is typically the opposite of what most people do. So a really interesting little idea that I really like the sound he gets from that. So after we do that, then your pinky goes up to G on the 1st string, which is the 13 of the B flat 7 chord. So we have flat 9, natural 9, 13. So now we have. All right, and now right here, really cool double note thing. So now we have our pointer finger on B flat on the 2nd string, and then your pinky jumps up to B flat on the 3rd string, 15th fret. So you get these unison notes that are on 2 different strings. Really cool sound. Love that sound. And then our middle finger is going to jump down to D on the 4th string, which is the 3rd of the B flat 7 chord. That's really cool right there. Right. And then we wrap it up with this. Pointer finger is going to go to A flat on the 2nd string, and you do a hammer on to B flat with your ring and then pull off back down to A flat. So against the B flat 7 chord, that's the flatted 7th, hammer on to the root, back down to the flatted 7th. And then you go down a fret to G and you pick it. So once we hit the G, that's the resolution to the E flat major. So we're landing on the 3rd of the E flat major chord. And then he does a G minor arpeggio. G jumps up to D with the ring finger and pinky on B flat and back down to G, which obviously you could just say that that's an E flat major 7 arpeggio, because if you look at the upper 3 notes of an E flat major 7, right, it's G minor. So it's just like I would just say E flat major 7 arpeggio, but If you're just looking at it isolated with just those 3 notes, it's a G minor, but it's functioning as E flat major 7. So a couple really cool things that are going on in this lick. Like I had said, that flat 9 over the minor 7 chord, over the 2 chord. Then over the 5 chord, this little thing where he's going from the flat 9 to the natural 9. So rather than going from tension to more tension, he's going from more tension to less tension, which is really cool. These unison notes right here are really cool. And then the resolution is nice. So a lot of cool little ideas to get just from this one little line that you can start to implement into your playing. So the entire line goes.